What's up, everybody? It's me, Erica, and we are down here. Hopefully, we'll get to more topics. Our last video was just one topic for an hour, but I was reading comments in a thread on the Ebony Williams post. So I'm going to go back to the neighborhood talk and see what we can actually talk about. So we talked.
I sponsor the now. Yes. I sponsor the blog. Let me tell you something.
A little bit about Amanda Seales and Charlemagne and being intellectual and whatever. I don't know anybody who claims I'm an intellectual. It said a drone dropped steak, crab legs, Old Bay seasoning, marijuana, and cigarettes into a South Carolina prison yard. Okay, here's the news report. Somebody said the inmates had surf and turf. Where's the volume?
Legs landed in the South Carolina Department of Corrections says a drone carrying steak and crab legs landed in a prison yard at the Lee Correctional Institution in Bishopville. Well, guards, they seized the contraband on Sunday. Inside the illicit package, look what they found. Steak, crab legs, cartons of cigarettes, marijuana, and don't forget that Old Bay seasoning. Well, prison officials are now investigating. Flying a drone near a prison carries up to 30 days in jail, and then dropping contraband could land you 10 years in prison. The South Carolina Department of Corrections says a drone carrying...
That's hilarious. Talk about a care package. With steak, crab legs, Old Bay, weed. Oh, and cigarettes. Cigarettes. Them guards are haters. A good time was about to be had. Money was about to get made. That's love right there. I know that came from a girlfriend. Whoever did that for them is solid AF. That bag fitting to go for $5,000 in there. I wish I could have dinner with them. It was somebody's birthday. They getting real crafty with it. Give them a break. It's the holidays. They're tired of peanut butter sandwiches. Not the Old Bay. The smoke looks like some good smokes. That's the good Old Bay too. Talking about that's the good Old Bay. You mean the Old Bay brand? That's the good Old Bay. Is there any other Old Bay seasoning? I've always thought this is Old Bay brand. Do they have other Old Bay seasonings? I don't know. I thought this Old Bay was just Old because it's the brand. Talking about they got the good Old Bay. What you talking about? Girl, that don't even make sense. Okay, let's see what else is going on. Oh yeah, the people got mad at me because I said the wild part might have been 50 might have been assaulted by Puff, and that might be his reasoning for coming after him. We will never know his reasoning. There's a plethora of reasonings. Like there are so many reasons why somebody would want to take a man like Puffy down, even another villain, right? In this scenario, these are both villains, brotherhoods of the patriarchy. They stand together with abuse, when they abuse women. It could be Daphne. It can be he shot somebody that was close to him, or somebody that was close to him died, and I think Puffy had something to do with it. I think Sean Combs is a serial killer. It could be about Daphne. I mean, Daphne could have been a response to something. Like, I'm about to get your bitch and turn her out. Like a lot of these, like he did a lot of these men's ex-girlfriends or women they were talking to, right? Right on down to Cassie and Ryan Leslie, right? Even on down to Lori Harvey, and she was dating, who was she dating? Justin. I would really like to hear from Lori Harvey, and I would really like to hear from Jennifer Lopez and Farnsworth Bentley. Those three people I want to hear from. I've been asking. I don't know if y'all have noticed, but I've been asking for Capricorn Clark. I've been asking for her to come to the front. And I'm so glad that outside of her, giving her testimony, that somebody has actually interviewed her. I would love to see her entire interview. I would love to see the whole thing because she was with him for a long time, and I'm sure she's witnessed some things. I'm sure she was assaulted, drugged, and assaulted because this is what he was doing this to everybody. Like, and then videotaping you so that if you deny getting on his album, he's going to blackmail you and say, you know what, Justin Bieber, if you're not on this Love album, I'm going to release all the videos I have of you. You want that to happen, or do you want to come and get in the studio and get on my album? Y'all act like this man wasn't recording everything and using those videotapes as blackmail. So when you tell somebody, why didn't they leave? Why didn't you guys just leave? Because this motherfucker has video of me. I was drugged and he has video of me. I gotta go back. I can't have that released. Are you nuts? Men and women alike. And I don't understand, like I said this morning with Marlon Wayans, you have the embodiment of Jason Voorhees, Michael Myers, Freddy Krueger, Pennywise, and Leatherface, and fucking Ted Bundy all wrapped into one. And you are saying free Diddy, and they're just trying, he's down on his luck. I was just sharing my opinion. Well, my nigga, your opinion is trash and it's rooted in misogyny, and we can tell. We can tell. It says Charlotte. Oh no, okay, I'm done. Todd shows Candy love in her recent performance amid their divorce. Great job at Candy. She said thank you to him. And you know everybody in the comments talking about get back together. No. Erica Banks mugshot released after distribution arrest. I'm sorry, but ever since Erica got with that girl, it's been how many times? How many times have you had run-ins with the law since you've been with this girl? Two that I can recall. I don't know if there has been any more, but I can recall two um two instances where Erica was taken into custody, and this time she's been arrested. I don't know what is going on with this girl she's hanging around with, but it says Erica was pulled over in a stolen vehicle. Drug distribution charges stem from discovery of ecstasy pills and multiple bags of marijuana. The crazy part is, depending how much you have, they don't even think that it's for your personal use. They'll try to get you on selling and distribution, when you really be like, this is for me. All these pills is for me. These are to last me. I'm going on vacation. All this reefer is for me. This is not for me to sell. I'm not selling all this. This is for me. So it says Erica Banks' mugshot has been released following her recent arrest. So let's go down to the report, and it says, this is from the Neighborhood Talk. It says, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta star Erica Banks has been arrested on drug and distribution charges, but new information has been revealed regarding her arrest. According to DMZ, people say Erica was inside a stolen car when she was pulled over in Brookhaven, Georgia. The officer noticed a tinted covered the license plate, which is not allowed in Georgia. After checking the tag, the officer learned the car had been reported stolen in Atlanta. Officers then removed Erica and the driver, Amani Durton, from the vehicle and searched it. During the search, they found ecstasy pills inside Erica's purse, and they found several packets of marijuana on Amani. Both were taken into DeKalb County Jail. Erica was charged with possession of a Schedule II controlled substance with intent to distribute. Amani was charged with receiving stolen property, possession of marijuana, and an intent to distribute and improperly display of a license plate. They both have been released. Neither has publicly commented on this matter. Busted, busted, busted. Is you? Somebody put that. Busted, 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 busted. Is you? Fucking. Two shots. Do y'all be having money or not? She's moving like a YN. It's that girl she's with. I'm telling you. Too many run-ins with the law since you've been with that girl. So these luxury rentals be stolen, or she didn't return the rental on time and they reportedly stolen. Which is it? I'll tell you one thing. One thing about black folks, I will tell you, it's a lot of it has to do with appearance, that desire to look like something is happening that is not happening. I think it's rooted in respectability politics. So in order to be respected, you have to dress the part. So you have to look away. So that's why the men wore suits all the time, right? Because they wanted to look nice walking down the street. This is, I'm talking about like Harlem Renaissance time, where men are just wearing suits as a part of their normal attire. That is rooted in respectability politics. Yes, we get the fashion and the trends that come from that, but I feel like that's where it's rooted in. And so a part of that, where then another tentacle of that is looking the part or faking it until you make it. And I think that's an American thing. The American values come from, if it looks like you have it, if you give the appearance that you have it, people will believe that you have it. And a lot of people do not have it. The cars are rented, the jewelry is fake, the labels are fake, the designer labels are fake. They're getting them from, different distributors that are selling fake bags. And you think all them damn Goyards are real. They're not. And to be honest, Goyard is not really that expensive. But at the end of the day, it's like they'd rather go get the appearance. How many celebrities do you know will tell you their jewelry is that's a cocktail ring that I have on? My real jewelry is in the safe at home or in a safety deposit box in a bank. I'm not wearing my real jewelry. But because that person is, say, for instance, Kyle Richards from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, just because that person is Kyle Richards and you see her with all these diamonds and stuff on, you assume based on her status that her jewelry is real, and it's not. So what are you doing? You're trying to keep up with the Joneses, right? They say, oh, the grass is greener on the other side, and the grass is really astroturf. It's not real. And you trying to get your yard to look like this person's yard, and it's giving astroturf. It's giving football field over there. It's giving 50-yard line over there. It's fake. You understand what I'm saying? And I think part of not having it, then you look like you have it. So then comes the fashion, then comes being flamboyant with the fashion, then comes, here, look at me, I'm the one, I got the car, I got this, I got that. And then when it's all said and done, these people are renting these things. They don't own these things. They're leasing these things. Why does this person have a different car every 5 years? Because they are leasing their car. They're renting it. And so you run around in these cars and you're like, are you rich or not? They're not. They're not. They're not rich. They're not rich, and they're definitely not wealthy. And then if you're an artist, unless you are actually working and touring, not making music, because they're not making anything on their music. They make music for merchandise, licensing, and touring. So if you're not doing any of those things, you're not really making any money. You're spending more money. And if you are making any money, you are buying things that aren't authentic or designer that are real. You're buying fake jewelry, fake this, fake that, renting this, renting that, so that you can look the part. Smoke and mirrors. So all that you're seeing on television, these people, you see that what these housewives be going through, trying to keep up with the Joneses, and you find out they really don't have any money. I'm so glad I'm from Cali. Going to jail for weed is crazy. That's why I said I got to get the fuck up out the South. I don't know. It's just something about the South. I feel like they have like a list of all the black folks and like, let's figure out how we can get this person back in the system. We need to get these people back enslaved. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. Um, So shout out to Erica Banks. Hopefully she gets that straightened out. But I feel like a lot of the issues that she's been having have been connected to her association with that girl that she's in a relationship with. Somebody said again, Erica Banks reportedly arrested on drug dispute. Yeah, again with this girl. It's that girl. I'm telling you, it's that girl. BowWow says he still looks young at 38 because he's never eaten red meat or pork in his life. I don't know how it tastes.
I just, girl, stop.
Bow Wow looks like a loaf of bread. I'm sorry. He's always giving me loaf of bread. I think that little Bow Wow's head is shaped like a loaf of bread. Like it comes like this and then it like goes out like the bottom part, and then like you know how the wider part of the bread that actually comes over the top of the bread pan that it's baked in, so it has like his head is shaped like a loaf of bread. Like the that's every time, especially when he has it parted down the middle and have them braids going on the side, you really look like a split loaf of bread. Like it looks like that's what it looks like to me. Let's hear what Lil Bow Wow has to say and his delusion.
Bow Weezy got 25 years in the game and still look like he 19. Mm-hmm. What you was doing, man? What the fuck were you? Like, what was you doing, man?
You know what's crazy, bro? Like, when people be asking me that question, and this is probably like, it might be like a crazy answer, but I always tell motherfuckers, like, bro, I never had red meat or pork in my life. Like, I never ate that shit.
You never ate red meat or pork?
I don't know what it tastes like.
Did it start with your mom? Your mom said
Yeah, it was definitely early childhood. Like,
What
mom's date,
mom's date, red meat.
Never had it. I don't know what
you never had steak, beef, burgers?
Nah,
Nigga,
turkey
you
burgers.
never had a steak.
Turkey burgers?
Hell no. Nah. That shit bleed like us and shit should be like red on the plate.
A turkey bleed too.
Turkey bleed
I
too,
never
nigga.
cut into a turkey burger. That bitch red blood start coming out that motherfucker.
Bow Weezy got 25 years in the game and still look.
Somebody says, I don't know why people pride themselves on not eating pork when they've been eating everything and everyone else. Like why do y'all stop at pigs and not ass or coochie or feet? I don't believe him. Somebody says he's lying. I just can't prove it yet. Somebody said that's why he's so short. No extra protein. I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. You don't look 19 with love. Not eating meat but drinking liquor is crazy. Or maybe he looks so young because 38 is still, wait for it, young. No, 38 is not young. 38 is not young. Girl, after 30, you're not young. Once you 35, that's a wrap. You're not young, sweetie. I know y'all hate to hear it. I know y'all have this apprehension of growing old, and that's your society instills that in you. But when you're past 35, you ain't young. Sorry. Maybe you're thinking about like in relation to your death. Maybe like you're still like on the other end of the hill. You're not at 50. You have less life than you have, like you've lived the majority of your life already. You know what I'm saying? And so maybe that's what you're thinking in relationship to the rest of your life. You're thinking maybe you'll live till another 40 years. So 30 is still young, right? It's not. 38 is not young. 38 is 40. Girl, I remember when the millennials turned 40. Remember when Dennis said something to Portia about turning 40? And she said something. He was like, you're almost 40. And she said something. But the idea of being 40, it really has people in a chokehold. I was happy to turn 40. I didn't have a problem with turning 40. Because I've never felt whatever chronological age, especially as an older person, whatever chronological age I never felt like I was like, I don't know what a 35-year-old is supposed to feel like. I don't know what a 40-year-old, I don't know what a 50-year-old, what are you supposed to feel like? You know, I don't know. So chronological age has never really meant anything to me. For a long time, I didn't tell people my chronological age because I felt they would look at me and be like, what have you accomplished to be at this age? What have you done with your life, right? What have you accomplished, or why do you have this frame of thought? Because I remember some guy telling me that I didn't have a lot of experience in terms of relationships to be the age that I was, like in my early 40s. How could you be this age and not know this? And I'm like, anyways. So what were we saying? So I never told people my age, and because I just always felt like they'll be trying to figure out what have you done in the time that how old are you and what have you done with your life? What have you accomplished? You know, stuff like that. So Bow Wow, he does not look 38 because I don't think black people ever really look their age. Bow Wow looks like he does look about 30 years old. I wouldn't go under 29. I don't think he looks 25. I don't think he looks 19. I think he looks 30. I don't know. TikToker confronted man who allegedly posted racist comments and threatens to expose his Grinder account to his wife if he doesn't apologize. I think what this woman did was incredibly fucking weird. She drove 3 hours. Like, what is going on in your life where you have time? That's why fucking people. Not only is the man who left the comment, okay, you're a racist, but lady, you're off your fucking rocker. You traveled 3 hours to go tell a man that if he doesn't apologize for the racist comments that he made under your post, you are going to expose his Grinder account to his wife. Now, if he would have shot you for coming on his property, then everybody would be in an uproar. But bitch, you are crazy. That is not something that you do, because just like he's a stranger, you're a stranger to him. If he would have took your life, like, who are you and why are you coming 3 hours? You're off your rocker. I don't care. I don't care. And that's how you have to be careful when you're online, because not only the people are racist, but there's a motherfucker who will drive 3 hours to go tell you to apologize about your racist comments. That bitch is nuts. Listen to this. She looks crazy.
Oh, I think this is the right building. I think this is his car. All right. Let's see how this goes. Hello. I'm looking for a mic. Does a mic work here? Yeah. Can I speak to him? Sure. What's this about? Are you Mike? Yeah. Can I step inside? It's cold. Sure. Thank you. How you doing? Nice. So, a couple days ago, you left a comment under somebody's comment section. Do you remember that by any chance? It was regarding Tennessee District 7. Yeah, well, John, you don't know me, I don't know you, but I was that person that you commented under. Yeah, it's crazy, right? Crazy world. But I just wanted you to know, you see how easy I found you? It's not cool, right? Yeah, so I'm gonna give you the opportunity and apologize, or I'm gonna show your wife the ground that account I found. How do you feel about that?
Not good,
It's
he
crazy,
said.
crazy world out here. So I did make this apology. You don't have to. I understand it's hard.
Bitch, who the
But
fuck is
all
get
you
out
have
of
to
my
do
fucking
is
face?
read this nice little apology I wrote. Thank you. Go ahead. Mike, do apologize for my actions. I see the consequences of my actions. I will not. Say it louder. I will not do this to anyone else that ever. Oh, good job, Mike. Thank you. I'll take that back from you. Yeah, I need that for other people. It was really nice meeting you. And oh shit. I think this is the right.
Some of the comments, don't go out there doing this, y'all. This could have ended really badly. Not worth it. Someone said dangerous. I said it's giving baby reindeer. Somebody said I love whatever is wrong with her. You see how easy I found you? This is why you can't play with everybody. All with the jovial attitude and joyous smile on her face. I would have been absolutely terrified. She's unhinged. I love it. Yo, this is dangerous, diabolical, and satisfying all at the same time. I get it, but girl, this was dangerous on so many levels. I love this crash out so much. I sincerely hope she contacted his wife either way. Fuck around and find out. She's related to 50. I promise today is my last day ever arguing with people online. I really just be trolling, but I think I'm good now. That's the crazy part because you don't know who you're talking to, and you could be going back and forth with a person who will try and find you on the internet, come to your job or to your home and knock on your door and be like, "Can I come in? It's a little cold out here. You don't know me, but you left." You remember leaving a comment? Girl, I leave 100 comments a day somewhere. How would I remember you? And why are you here? I don't give a fuck if you show my wife the Grinder account. Actually, she made it for me. Like I would have fixed her, but you do not do no shit like that. That's why it's all the people online. You going back and forth with people. Like I say, I give you maybe 2 or 3 back and forth, and then I'm blocking you because I'm not going back and forth with you. And even like with these men in these comments, these motherfuckers be crazy. This is a woman doing some shit like this, but it is just proof that you need to be careful with people online because people are lunatics, and this is lunatic behavior. Sorry. All right, let's see. Rashida Nicole says Leangelo Gelo Ball hasn't seen or reached out to their six day old daughter. Poor baby has been on this earth for 6 days, still ain't seen or heard from her father. Somebody said, in the words of Erica Dinero, "That's your baby girl." I be trying to tell y'all. Rashida Nicole says that Jello Ball hasn't seen or reached out to their 6 day old daughter. I said, but y'all mad at Ebony K. Williams for eliminating the middle bum. I mean, middleman. I've never seen karma work like this fast. It's unfortunate what happened. He did that to his firstborn daughter. His daughter was the newborn, and you said people move on like it was nothing. He moved on again. Keep the same energy. You will never build a happy home on another woman's tears. That baby's not supposed to be around strangers the first few months, anyways. It's okay. I would have never posted this. I love when karma works at the speed of light. That baby don't know he exists. It's you that's hurt. Trust me, I get it. But I suggest you understand, admit, and accept who you're dealing with because you can't change him. Chin up, Buttercup. It's time to get to work. You're a mom now. You can't be worried about that dude, and you cannot think. I To me, I don't understand that, bitch. This is not 1972 where women are having babies and the social pressure of getting married to somebody they got pregnant or staying with somebody they got pregnant. Is what motivates them. These niggas don't give a fuck, and you need to understand that they don't give a fuck. They just don't, and you have to accept that they don't. And when you have a baby, like I said, you have a baby with a man, they want to be able to say these things to you. If she moved like Ebony K. Williams and was like, "Well, I got the athletic sperm, so I'm out of here," even though they're not really doing nothing with their athleticism because they were moving that way to live out their weird ass jack-o'-lantern looking father's dreams, and they really didn't want to do that. They just really want to be fuck niggas, right? From two-parent homes. They just really want to have multiple children by women, not take care of the children. They just really want to come from a two-parent home and then be absent fathers and fuck niggas. That's what they really want to do. So you having a baby, bitch, it's not 1974. You having a baby is not going to keep a man. These keep a nigga like Krishan Rock. She thought she was going to have a keep a nigga baby, and she didn't. Now she has a baby over there with special needs, and she really don't know what the fuck to do because he's looking at y'all like, who are these women? He just said the other day, my baby mamas are mid. I need some bad bitches. First of all, my nigga, you're mid. You're mid. Stop thinking that a baby's going to keep these men. The same way he abandoned his kids with Nikki, when he was running around with you. She literally could have been free of all this, proving a point has you look like you literally could be free of all this. You literally, this did not have to be your story. But here we are again, where like how many times are we going to hear the story where you thought you were going to be different? You thought you were going to have a different dining experience. And not only that, you taunted that woman. That's why everybody is saying it's your karma, because people think karma is a punishment system. Like they don't ever when something good happens to somebody, they're not saying, oh my God, see how karma comes around, see how karma comes around. It's only when something bad happens to you that they hollering about karma. So don't expect him to take care of his baby. Sorry, girl. I know she apologized, but what did we learn? What makes you laugh now will make you cry later. The way karma spin for her so crazy, so fast is crazy. We see all the time. Man gets a rebound pregnant, realizes he can't live without his ex and ignores the child so that he can have his ready-made family back. This happens every day. When does that happen? Girl, where? Where does that happen? But it's a joke to her when it was happening to somebody else's baby. He did to you what he did to Nikki. What you thought you was gonna be different? What y'all cooking for dinner? Can you know what dance I hate the most is when y'all do this and the other person is going like this. It really looks like you're giving head. It really looks like you're gawking and sucking on a cock. That's what everybody looks like when they doing this, when somebody is feeding. I think it's the weirdest shit I have ever seen. I just saw a clip of Portia and her new partner or new girl toy or whatever she's doing with this girl doing this dance, and she's doing like this and Portia's doing like this. Girl, it just looks like you doing got 3000. That's what it looks like to me. I cannot stand that. And when anybody does it, I cannot stand to see little kids do it. I can't stand to see adults do it. Don't feed me nothing. I don't want nothing from you. Don't act like you feed me shit. I don't want to hear it. Girl, what? That's insane. All right, I think I'm done. Girl, what was Tyra Banks going off about? She sounded so crazy. I have secondhand embarrassment. She always gives me secondhand embarrassment. Tyra always gives me secondhand embarrassment. Always. The crazy part is there is a company called La Rosa, and they have bags with the same. If you want to go get a bag that has a Goyard print on it, here's the bag. And this bag is, hold on, this bag is $130, and it comes in green, black, black and tan, burgundy, gray, navy, orange. Look at the orange. The orange is real cute. And this is $130. So if you want to go, that's what I said, like that Goyard print. I'm like, first of all, it's low key giving Michael Kors, high key giving Michael Kors print, but it's you can buy a Goyard for 3,000, but you can buy a St. Louis GM bag for 104, which is the same exact print. So I'll show you this. So this is a Goyard, right? You see it? You see it? Okay. And then you can see this is going for $3,000 at Sotheby's, or you can get this St. Louis GM bag. Here's, yeah, like these Goyard bags. I wouldn't spend that much. Here you can get one of these St. Louis GM bags. I'm gonna show you the green bag so you can see it like the Goyard bag that I showed you was green. Here's the same bag for $130. So if you like the Goyard print, you can find that actual print on other handbags. It's like when I've been I've been seeing this print for years. Like I've been seeing this print for years. It does give Michael Kors. It does give Michael Kors, but nobody's spending $3,000 on a tote bag when you can go buy one with the same exact print for 140. Watch, I'm gonna show you. I'm trying to tell y'all, don't, like we were just talking about Erica Banks. So it's a Goyard print. This bag is from Sorenza and it is $96. So I'm going to show you. Wait, hold on. I'm going to show you. This is a Goyard bag. Okay. And then I'm going to show you. This is the other bag for $96. Don't be no fool. If you want to Goyard print, go just put in Goyard print. And there's so many bags that have existed as long as the Goyard print. Like that's what I said. I've been seeing this print for ages, for years and years and years. And this bag is cuter. It comes in. Look at this. Look at this blue that it comes in. For those that like blue, my grandmother loved blue. Look at that. So if you really like that, there's a tote, and this tote is $96. Or you can spend money on a Goyard, $3,000. You can do that. Tory Burch has a similar print bag, similar print. Like if that's what you're going for, their bag is 174. Yeah. Here's a mini tote with this print. This one's 75. So go out and get you a Goyard. Go girl, you go girl. I'm in my Goyard, you go girl. Your husband's making $100,000 is not enough for your ass not to go to work. Unless he owns or runs the corporation with significant investments for your entire family and your prenup is ironclad, put that matcha bowl and whisk down and put on a power suit, baby. I said, fantastical worlds of delusion. I need for all of the sleeping beauties to wake the fuck up. Somebody said facts. What percentage of men in the United States are making $100,000 a year? This is from Yahoo Finance. It says, and this is from 2025, January 31st, 2025. It says, while exact 2024-25 figures may vary, roughly 25% of men in the United States earn over $100,000 annually, significantly more than women, around 12%, with the highest proportions in 35 to 44 age bracket. Though this varies by source and time frame, overall, 18 to 21% of all adults earn six figures, with men comprising the majority, around 70% of those in the 100K plus income bracket. Only 18% of Americans earn more than $100,000 a year. So you tell me what you think the success rate of you meeting a man that makes over $100,000 a year. So first off, we're starting with a fantasy. If your man makes $100,000 a year, we're starting off with a fantasy. We're starting off with something that isn't normal. It is, you can't even make a general statement like that, because most men are not making over $100,000 a year statement when it's only a quarter of the men. So we're already operating on a fantasy. So, and unless you are a stay-at-home mom who is making her money online, or you're a content creator or whatever, um, I think in any household, two incomes are better than one. I think that three incomes are better than one, right? But you have many women who have full-time jobs and they have second jobs that they do. I have two jobs. And the women who are making six figures, hey girls, it's going to be a little difficult for them to find a man who is in their same income bracket. So there you have it. Somebody said 100K is the new 40K. All right, I think that's it. I don't know what else is happening. These stories are crazy. They just seem like super, like they don't even make sense. Go, y'all. Oh, does that say an hour? Yeah, I gotta go. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. I didn't even smoke a little reefer today. The stretch be so good. I don't know what we talked about, y'all. It's just so much shit going on. So let me know about what you think about the stories we talked about, girl. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. Let's get down in the comments. Peace. Okay, I gotta turn this off.